Welcome back to another episode of El Paso's favorite podcast, The Bro Monroe Show, hosted by Ray Zombie. Please enjoy and don't be a weenie.
Welcome back to The Bro Monroe Show, guys. Episode number 7. Don't be get excited and shit. Nice and early, ways up and early and shit. My name's Ray Zombie in the cut. So what's up, guys?
What's going on? We got Drew. We got downtown Drew in the house. If it ain't two, it ain't Drew.
Yes, sir, El Cartero.
We just got Milo here. That's it.
Don't be shy and shit. And then we got some special guests in the house. We also got Julian. Say what's up, Julian.
Hey, what's up? I'm back.
Yeah, you are. Nice and up and early, like a little sunshine and shit. I like it. Okay. All right, you guys want to introduce yourselves real quick? We got 2 very special guests in the house.
Good morning, everybody. It's Luis Villasenor in the house.
Yes, sir.
How do you know they're not listening to this? Why does it have to be the fucking morning, bro?
You see?
It's my world.
We're
not a radio station, dog. Nobody's driving right now. It's fucking Sunday.
We're not live.
What up, everybody? On their way to work.
Yeah, true. Hey, they are listening to us on the way to work.
All right, yeah, cool. Okay, my bad. Fucking. Yo, what up, man? This is your boy George Marroquin, DJ Cooch. What up, guys? How you
What's
guys doing?
up,
Thanks
dude?
for the invite, man. You guys
Jorge? Do you go by Jorge or George? Which one do you prefer?
awesome. Depends what city I'm at, man.
So if you're in El Paso, you're Jorge?
Yeah, automatically.
Hell yeah.
It depends if I'm applying for credit that day. It all depends. What's your name, sir? Jorge. What's your name?
Jorge.
George. I'm looking for APR.
Hey, hell yeah, that's tight. Nice. So I know we told you guys about this before where we start off with like a drunk story, party story. Did you guys have one, you want to share? Or off the top of your head that you can remember?
I got one, dude. Well, I mean, you guys, I think
Paint
I'm the
us a
oldest
picture.
person here in this fucking room, dude,
I don't
right
know.
now.
Maybe this guy.
Except for Milo, you look like you're already on your way out. How old are you, Milo?
37, bro.
37.
Fuck, I'm still fucking older than you. Why do I look healthier? Shit.
It's called living El Paso, bro. Shit, it's a lifestyle.
It's that lifestyle, bro.
It's a culture, dog.
They told me that you look like Greg Wilson, and I'm like, oh, dude, I gotta see this guy. And I fucking walk in, I'm like, fucking Greg? Right? Hey, what's up, guys? Oh,
Greg's
shit.
here.
I fucking never left, bro. No, they have real good cocaine. It's very close to Juarez.
It's kind of pure and shit.
No, you know what? I've been a DJ for over fucking 25, 28 years, man, and a comedian. I'm going now for 18, 19 years. So I got a lot of fucking stories on my end about being drunk. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'll tell you a perfect example.
It's up to you. You share whatever you want to share.
Oh, hell yeah, dude, because fuck it. Why not?
Fuck it.
Like, perfect example, this one time I was performing at Mandalay Bay. I'll never forget that.
Shout out to Vegas.
Yeah. So I'm performing at Mandalay Bay at the Foundation Room. And my boy Gabe Lopez, he's the promoter. He fucking they give you bottle service after the show and all that stuff, right?
Oh, hell yeah.
So we're drinking whiskey, straight up hardcore whiskey, just going at it, right? So I'm like cool. I'm like fucking like 5-7 shots in, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then before we knew it, it was already like about 2-3 o'clock in the morning. And I was like, yo, I'm tired. I got to go, right? Yeah. So I went downstairs to my room. I'm fucking twisted as soon as I got down from the elevator because Foundation Room is way at the top. Yeah. As soon as I go down and I get into the air, you know how when the air hits you when you've been drinking and you look like Julian? Fucking Julian. How are you alive right now? Dude, bro, you look like a male fucking Amy Winehouse. I'm just look at him right now, dude. They say he has to go to rehab, but ese cabrón le corrió. You know what I mean? Bro, I'm just waiting for you to die too with Milo. Like, who's going first? Let's fucking throw bets. You know what I mean?
Right now, it's shit. Let's do it right now.
I'm going Milo too, bro.
I'm going with Julian. He looks like shit right now.
Bro, you look so bad right now, bro. I want to fucking donate to whatever foundation is going to sponsor you right now.
You honestly look like you could be an extra on The Walking Dead.
This is Julian for this 20 cents a day. In the arms of an angel. I just want some sleep. No, so anyways.
Nah, you're good dude, Julian. Don't listen to us.
No, listen to us. We want you to survive.
Julian, there's a couch if you need to.
Yeah, if you need to take a nap, go for it, bro.
But I can't promise you that we're not gonna fuck with you.
Yeah, true.
Oh,
That's true.
Shit, man. Put a dick in his face. He wouldn't mind.
That'll be the drunk story he tells on the next.
And that's the drunk story.
Yeah,
One time I woke up and there was a dick in my face. And I'm like, Milo, get off. I don't see you like that.
I think it was a dick.
We're not that close, Milo.
We're close, but not like that, bro. So anyways, so the fucking alcohol hit me, man. And I drag my ass technically to the room. I'm staying there, right? And so I go inside my room and I the classic thing that you do when you're drunk, right? You take off all your clothes.
Yeah.
It's automatic. You just walk in, first shirt goes down, everything, fuck. And the drunker you are, the more naked you're gonna get.
Oh, hell yeah.
So I fucking go straight naked, fucking go to bed. That's it, right? That's end of story. A la ruru, go for it, right? Hell no, dude. I gotta fucking pee. And it's dark. I turned off all the lights. I fucking start just trying to get myself up, and I'm touching the wall. I'm fucking touching the wall, like trying to go take a piss, right?
Yeah.
So I fucking don't turn on the lights or nothing. I just fucking like bam, bam, bam. I remember I hit the closet and all this. I open the fucking door and I just fucking go, okay, cool. I'm walking and fucking waiting, like, where am I going to hit the fucking toilet or whatever? Before I knew it, I opened my eyes finally, and you know how you're opening your eyes when you're deep sleep, like you're fucking, it's all kind of faded.
Yeah.
I'm in the fucking hallway in the Mandalay Bay. Right? This is a real fucking story, dude, because I turn around and I look at my reflection because they have those lamps, the mirrors with like a vase right in front of it. Yeah. And I look at myself and I fucking look down. I'm like, I'm fucking naked.
Butt ass naked, dude.
Butt ass fucking naked, bro. And I shit you not. And I fucking sobered up so quick right there, right? So I fucking like start running to my room and I'm trying to kick it and shit. Where's the key? There's no key on me. You know what I mean? So I'm fucking knocking and I'm like, oh my God, I know that that's never happened in my fucking life. Yeah. You know, and I'm fucking almost like crying, dude, no lie. And here's the thing, like, I'm right next to the elevators, like about 4 rooms down. And you know how these hotels, they separate the lines. So, you know, you have the elevator and then you have either go left, right, or straight or to the, whatever. And so every time I would hear the fucking ding, like whatever, I'd fucking just cover myself. Like, oh,
like
shit,
in the fucking movies.
Yeah.
Like in the movies.
Yeah, like I just cover myself.
Behind a planter and shit.
I was so fucking scared. Because I'm like thinking through all this shit. Oh my God. I'm on the fucking billboard, I'm on the billboard in the building. There's if you're going on Las Vegas, there's the fucking show that happened last night, and I'm gonna fucking lose this job. This is never gonna happen again, you know? So I'm crying, bro, trying to get sober out and just fucking yelling. You go through your life decisions in that amount of fucking seconds. You're like, oh my God, dude, what the fuck am I thinking, dude? I gotta fucking go to church from now on. And I'm like fucking like starting to kind of like walk, and I'm like just trying to walk, and I convince myself I have to go downstairs to the lobby. Yeah, I have to tell somebody there's nothing here. I mean, I'm just in my stupid state, and I fucking I start walking towards the elevator like about 40 minutes deep after being naked in the fucking hallway.
Oh shit, that long, bro?
Yeah, dude, it was like, well, at least it felt that long. Yeah. And I start walking. And I don't realize that it's carpet, right? And then as soon as you get into the elevator area, it's tile. Yeah. So I touched the tile and I went, it was cold. And I turned and there's the fucking the phone. You know how when you go per floor, there's a phone right there with 2 little couches? Yeah. So I run like a bitch to the phone. And I shit you not, I run like a bitch to the phone and I fucking pick it up and I'm like dialing like 000. And finally you hear guest services, yes, and I go and I'm crying like a bitch. I'm like, ma'am, I like myself out of the room. And she goes, it's okay, sir. What is your name? And I go, I tell her my name, and I tell her my legal name, all that shit, and then she goes, hold on. I go, no, hold on. I go, ma'am, it's an emergency. She goes, yes, sir. I know you locked yourself out of your room. I go, no. I go, I was going to go to the bathroom. I needed to pee. And I went to the bathroom and I locked myself out of the fucking room and I'm crying. I go, and she goes, it's okay. It's okay. We'll find you, what's your room number? Da, da, da. I go, no, I'm fucking naked. And she goes, excuse me? And I go, I'm naked. I have no clothes. She goes, are you like in underwear or something? I go, I'm naked. I need your help, please, Nice. And she goes, okay, sir, hold on. And then all of a sudden this guy gets out. Okay, hi, Mr. So-and-so. I go, yeah. Please go to your room. Please go right there in front of your room. We have security on its way right now. Do me a favor. And I go, yeah. He goes, don't go anywhere. We're on our way, So I'm fucking waiting now, and now that it wasn't even long that I'm waiting there. I'm just waiting. I'm just fucking waiting. And every time I would hear the elevator, I'm like, all embarrassed, like with my head down. And then I turned to the left on the hallway, on the opposite side of where there's no elevators. Yeah. And here I see this fucking old ass security man, just walking towards me, just looking at my ass, little Filipino dude, and he has that fucking look like same shit, different day,
Hell yeah.
And he walks up to me, he goes, hello. He goes, what is your name? And I go, I give him my name, he goes, I'm going to see an ID. And I just looked at him. I go, sir. and I go, I really need to pee. I never fucking pissed, man.
This whole time.
I'm fucking hurting, bro. So he finally opens the door and I run. I turn on the light, run, go take the longest piss ever.
Hell yeah.
And I'm like, I'll be right with you, bro. He goes, it's okay. And just walked away. Thank you, sir. And walked away, man. That was it. I shit you not, man. I woke up the next day at 6:30 in the morning, biggest fucking headache. And I fucking left that hotel with a hoodie on, just fucking hats and black glasses. Fucking took off, man. And for like a month, I was waiting for that fucking call, but it never happened. So
damn, dude.
So, yeah, man. So somewhere in this world, there's a fucking. I know it's gonna come out. As soon as I hit that fucking famous mark, TMZ. Here's video, fucking DJ Cooch, fucking naked as fuck. Yeah, I did it.
Nice.
Yeah. It happened.
How many people saw you, do you think? Or did you see a lot of people when you were butt ass naked?
I honestly don't remember. Only that Filipino.
Okay.
Only that security guard. I don't remember. I know that there was a couple that walked out, but they walked the opposite side. Because I heard the voice and I'm like, fuck. And I'm like trying to be all still, like if it was a fucking Roman god.
You're part of the artwork and shit.
Yeah, I know. But that, they know it's not Caesar's palace.
You're at the Golden Nugget and shit. Fucking Fremont.
She's all like, is this art? Like, this man looks like.
Is this real?
He doesn't look healthy at all. That's my drunk story.
Nice. That's one of the wildest stories we've heard on this show, actually.
That's the wildest one we've heard on this show. Man.
What about you, sir?
Oh,
you have a story for us?
Yeah, I got one.
All right, cool.
Back in the day, and I talk about it on stage, I used to work at a middle school, right?
Nice.
And this is probably about a week after there was a shooting outside of the school.
Oh, shit.
Right? So mentally, I was messed up, right? Yeah. But me and this fool, we're performing in Yakima, Washington.
Oh, yeah.
Well, where? Yakima?
Yakima, Washington.
Okay.
Yeah, in the state of Washington. So we go up there, and back in those days, I didn't drink.
Okay.
Right? But I told him, hey, fool, this weekend after the show, I'm going to get fucked up.
Hell yeah.
And he's like, what? You? I was like, I'm going to get fucked up, bro. And he's like, okay. Like, he saw the panic in my eyes, you know? Yeah. So he's like, all right. So we're doing the show. Like we did everything. We're doing the show, and I'm on stage, and I'm drinking a Coke, right? So somebody yells out, like, what are you drinking? I'll buy you a drink. And I was like, oh, it's just a Coke. Dude, the whole audience, pussy.
Calling him out and shit.
Yeah, so I'm trying to justify it, right? Because I was like 24 at the time. So I was like, no, it's because I'm working right now, but as soon as the show's over, I'll have a rum and Coke. Dude, I should not have said, I'll have a Captain and Coke.
Yeah.
Because show's over, we're taking pictures and everything. The bartender goes, come here, pussy.
Oh, shit.
And I turned around because I was like,
are you talking to me, sir?
Yeah, like my wife calls me that. You know what I mean?
Wife, are you here, baby?
Right. Who sent you? So I turn around and she goes, nah, come here. Fucking Mr. Captain and Coke. I got 20 Captain and Cokes waiting for you.
Shit.
So I was like, oh, fuck 20? Oh, fucking okay. Right?
Yeah.
So she starts taking out the straws because she goes, nah, you're going to fucking drink these. Oh. And I was like, fuck, ahorita. Right? So I start pounding them one by one. Right? Because everybody's there like, I bought you one. This one's mine. This one's mine. So I was like, fuck, okay, fuck it. Here we go.
Gotta man up and shit.
Exactly. So I start pounding them. Right? And I got up to 27.
Jesus.
God, I remember because the bartender told me after 20, I switched to Diet Coke so you don't get a hangover. And I was like, oh, yeah, because it's the sugar that's going to kill me.
Yeah, that's the sugar.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm pretty sure the diet.
An entire bottle.
Yeah, like the diet will save me, right? But I'm pounding these drinks, right? And everybody's like, yeah. They were trying to buy more, and I was like, yeah. Like, that's it.
Yes, estuvo.
Yeah, like, I'm leaning on the bar now. Like, I'm like, okay, it's all good. And I remember this guy walks up, and he goes, Villasenor? I was like, yeah. He goes, hey, bro, you look like my boss. And I was like, okay, it's a little weird, but all right. He goes, I work at Villasenor family restaurant here in town. And I was like, that's random. I was like, it's not a very, common name.
Yeah.
So he goes, yeah, bro. He goes, he's from some bullshit town in Mexico. It's a fucking dirty little shitty town. He's got a mural on the wall. It's got fucking mountains. It's a dirty fucking place. And I remember, I was like, La Unión de Tula. And his eyes fucking opened up. Right? He goes,
that shithole.
Yeah. It's a beautiful place. And I was like, bro, I hate the town too, bro. It's all good. And he goes, how do you know that? I was like, that's where my dad is from. A lot of Villasenors from Jalisco come out of La Unión. He probably is my cousin. And he goes, no way. So the bartender, the owner of the theater comes down, right? And he's like, hey, we just sold out of food. Shots on me. So the bartender, come here, pussy. Come here. So I was like, fuck. She mixed some shit. I drank it. And I was like, oh, it's not bad. It's a fruity shot. Yeah, okay. It's doable. Like 10 minutes later, owner comes back down. We sold out of beer. Shots on me. So she goes, come here, pussy. And I was like, fuck. And she goes, now we're drinking Jaeger. And I was like, oh, I've never had Jaeger.
Dude.
That sounds bad,
Yeah.
right? But
Jaeger
now,
is racist.
yeah. I learned that day, right?
Uns nine.
But now I got to drink it because the owner's like, yeah, we're doing Jaeger. And I was like, oh, we're doing Jaeger. Okay. All right. So I drank the Jaeger and fucking that's when it hit me. Like I was good on the Captain and Coke. But when I drank the Jaeger, like, it became a party in my head. Oh. Right? Like, now I'm seeing fucking lights, and it's a fucking Britney Spears video. Fucking music's going.
Fuck yeah.
I got the tunnel vision, right? So, like, I'm only talking to this girl because she was the manager at the radio station. Okay. So I'm like, okay, I got to get her number the next time we come down. Like, we can do this. And she's like, are you okay? And I was like, yeah, I got to go to the bathroom. And she goes, oh, like, there's like a line of like 200 people to go to the bathroom.
Oh, hell no.
And in my drunken state, I was like, man, I'll leave this Villasenor. I'll get in. I go down, and it's this hallway, right? Mind you, I got tunnel vision, right? So I'm coming down, and I'm like, hey, I viene Luis Villasenor. And everybody turns, and they're like, hey, what's up, Luis? Hey, man, look, this fool's drunk. And I'm like, fuck yeah. And they're like, get him to the front. So I'm like walking through, right? Like I'm cutting through the line. And I keep, like I'm just having fun going to the front. Like, hey, what's up? I'm high-fiving fools. And they're like, hey, watch out with security. And I'm like, security? I don't see anybody in front. The guy's like, behind you. And I turn around. It's a big-ass Samoan guy.
Oh, hell yeah.
Right? And he's fucking pushing people out of the way to get to me. And I'm like, what did I do? Right? So I start going faster, and he starts going faster, and he's fucking pushing people. And I'm like, oh, shit, right? And I was like, I just got to pee. And he's like, I got you, bro. I'm here to save you. And I was like, I don't need help, bro. Like, I was scared. I get into the bathroom, and it just so happened, like, guy comes out of the stall, and I was like, perfect timing. I go to unbuckle my, my pants. This fool grabs me by the back of the neck and the back hook on my pants.
Oh, shit.
And starts shaking me like a salt shaker over the toilet. So, like, my face is, like, coming to the, like, I'm seeing this shit in 3D. And he's like, just let it out, bro, let it out. I was like, I gotta pee. So he's like, oh. And he puts me down, and he's like, just pee, bro. And he's like standing over my head. I was like, I can't.
All shy and shit.
I can't pee when you're fucking.
He's all looking at it. Like,
You want me to hold it for you, bro?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
it's so wrinkly. It's so wrinkly.
Like, you just manhandled me. I can't pee anymore. Like, I buckled back up, and he's like, I thought you were gonna throw up. I was like, I don't gotta throw up. I'm fine. And I come out, and I go to wash my hands, and some guy goes, hey man, great set, and he slaps me right in the middle of my back.
Dude,
it all came out.
It
all came out like a scary movie. Like, I got the whole mirror.
It's like the exorcist over here and shit. Fuck yeah. Damn.
So fucking he carries me out.
Yeah.
Like the fucking Indias on the calendars. Like.
Toda muerta.
Exactly.
With your titty out and shit.
What month were you, bro? November?
Hell yeah.
He carries me out and fucking sits me like a little child at the bar, and he hands me a water, and he goes, you're drinking water for the rest of the night. And I'm like, but I'm still thirsty.
Damn, dude.
I'm ready for more.
Exactly. I was like, I'm fine now.
I'm good now, bro.
I'm not even buzzed.
Oh, shit. Fucking A, man.
Damn, those are some crazy ass stories you guys had.
Oh,
you
bro.
I want to know about
these
Julian.
stories. Next time we got to get some stories out of you like this, bro. You got to wild out on the road.
Fucking Julian, you got a lot to learn, bro.
Yeah.
You're just
So-
getting started.
So you guys went up there to Washington together. Do you guys collab or go on the road together often
Well,
or a
I
lot?
started.
Or how
I
does that-
started comedy in 2004, and I think about 2-3 years after that, I met you, right? Like something like
No,
that.
it was 1 year in because I started
Yeah.
in 2004 too.
And he was he like it, you just run into people, but there's certain people that you start working with, and you it's not a collab, but it's just there's a friendship. And I kind of took it like I went deep into comedy. I was like, this is what I want to do.
You're pursuing it heavily?
Dude. I mean, I was doing okay DJing, and I had a great job. I was fucking RV manager, but I was depressed. I hated it,
Okay.
and comedy just happened, and I was really good at it. And I just took it by storm after that. I just wanted to do it. So once somebody got, out of that little circle, one guy gets a lead. We were traveling. We were starting to learn the whole thing. So I kind of took it, and they became my little crew. That's how it works in the business, man. So
Yeah.
you gotta feel comfortable with the people that you're working with. And we all were from the same area at that time, and just they would always be on the road.
I mean, it quickly got to a point where I was like, I can trust this fool. It's not even a friend. Like, this is my brother. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, if we go out and something happens, he's got my back, I got his back. Watching him on stage, hey fool, you did this part right, you did this wrong.
Yeah, there was a lot of
like,
helping each other out.
And I was telling Julian this, like in LA, like if you tell a guy like, hey fool, the way you're holding the mic, I know how to hold a mic. Like, okay,
Take it too personal.
Chinga te pues.
Yeah,
You know what
yeah.
I mean? Like, And he was the one that taught me, like, hey fool, as a DJ, he's like, there's certain mics where you got to talk in front, there's some you got to talk on the side,
Yeah.
So like it was little things that we were teaching each other, and he was one of the few guys that I could actually tell, like, hey, you fucked it up, right?
Yeah, you could,
And he'd be like, thank you, I need that shit.
Yeah,
Because everybody else like, yeah,
constructive
because
criticism.
at one
Yeah.
point you start blowing up, and it kind of gets in your head, bro. Like, I'm the one that I know what the fuck is going on, so you kind of need somebody to kind of reality check you everywhere. So pretty much everybody in the circle, that little crew that we are, Brian McDaniel, Don Hefty, like there's certain people that I tour with, that I take on the road with me because I feel comfortable,
Yeah.
So it's kind of, and there's, we're always helping each other out, so yeah, you want, I don't know, I think I've moved up in the ranks where I'm on the road. I do a lot of international shit now. I'm always out of the country.
Yeah.
But he's doing his thing, but we always keep in touch, so it's kind of cool, man. And it's dope. You get to do stuff like that, enjoy stuff like Julian's face,
Fuck yeah.
Bro, why don't you talk about what you did last night, asshole?
Yeah,
I'm
talk to us.
Super
Talk to us.
curious, bro.
Dude, last night,
Hold on.
You look like you're holding it together, bro. But at one point, anytime soon, you're about to yak,
Dude.
huh?
Do you want to drink? Hey, hold up. Do you want to drink? We got.
Honestly,
you want booze?
drink another beer,
I'm
and you're gonna
drinking,
level up,
Starbucks.
right? One
Okay.
beer, bro.
No, I'm all right.
We got some Everclear too, Doug. Remember, we got some Everclear here if you want some.
Hold on.
No way. I've never tried Everclear.
And I'm not even talking about him partying last night.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to play this, okay?
All right.
What?
So he had one fucking job last night.
What?
Now he knows he fucked up. Look at him.
fucking job.
I did. Just
In
one
a-
job.
The number one job for a comedian. Beginning the show, hosting the show.
Hosting
So I'm gonna try to play this, and let's see if you guys can hear it.
at a
Okay.
Yeah,
comedy
you
club.
can play it on the mic. We should be able to
Okay.
hear it.
Okay. Cool. Let's.
This isn't me, I swear.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah, do your thing.
I want the one that I made because. Oh shit! You got.
The files are loading.
Here you go.
When you forget the headliner's name,
Are you fucking serious?
I had such a bad day.
No, please tell me that was part of the bit, right? That was part of the bit, bro.
It was not.
Second, he looked at the heavens.
Help! Somebody help!
Save me. Where's the marquee?
Rookie.
Oh.
He looks like the faction that didn't make it. Nice.
How the fuck? Do you forget the headliner's name?
That was such a my bad, bro. That was such a my bad.
Dude, you
And
were
we
doing good
hung
on
out,
Friday.
We even had a cigar all day. We were hanging out.
We weren't smoking all day, bro. We were there. We went there for a couple hours. And what the fuck does a cigar have to do with your memory?
I know. We were just hanging out.
It was laced with something else, I guess. His
Bro.
was.
¿A dónde fuiste, güey?
Vitolos. Shout out Vitolos. No, but
What did you ask for? So I can ask for that
That's
shit.
that downtown. It's a little cigar shop
there's-
It's
downtown.
awesome. I love that place, man. I wore their shirt last night on the show.
Oh, nice.
man.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, there's too many names that I had to remember. Then when I was bringing up George, I was thinking of Luis's last name when I said George, and then I was like, no, wait, that's his name.
Oh, bro. No, hold on.
Slow motion and shit, thinking about it. Like,
But there's no excuse because I go by George Marroquin, DJ Cooch. You could have fucking just said, give it up for George, DJ Cooch. That's it, bro. How the fuck are you going to fucking forget? I'm named after a vagina.
Dude, it's because you know how you're like Marroquin. You wanted the whole name. I didn't want to mess up your whole name. I wanted to say your whole name.
So rather just like, I'm going to take a vow of silence right now.
He pleaded the fifth.
yeah, he literally did and shit.
Dude, I was going to just jump into DJ Cooch, but I was like, no, I have to say his last name. But what is it? And then by the time I was like figuring it out,
I got to
the
show you guys
crowd-
the video though, because something happened. It like I don't know if it was the Matrix that happened at that moment, but this motherfucker was giving up for George and his fucking.
And his what?
You can see his fucking head go like.
You can see it.
Hold on, I screenshot the fucking moment where you can see he just like.
The aha moment.
That moment where he goes, I fucked up. Hold up, look it. Let me just show you the face of insecurity and
Insecure
bad
Julian.
decisions, bro. Hold on. Oh
Nah,
shit.
you're good. You're good.
You guys keep talking me one.
Yeah. Well, for those of you listening, both these comedians were here this past weekend. This will probably come out later on this week.
Yeah.
But next time they come around to El Paso, man, you guys got to go see DJ Cooch. And
Look at that face.
face, dude.
Look at that fucking face.
It's not me.
Bro, you
not
needed
me.
you needed to wear those sunglasses last night.
You're like,
bro.
oh, fuck.
Yeah, I need to wear a hoodie and some dark sunglasses now.
No shit, huh?
You look like you just got cock. You look like you just got cock jacking on food.
He does, bro. In that position, he
¿Qué estás
does.
haciendo, mijo?
Julián, ¿qué andas haciendo, cabrón?
Hey, right there, you
So
really
bad.
do look like Ellen DeGeneres right there.
Yeah, you do.
Bro.
Where she's crying.
Oh my god.
When her shit got canceled.
Like her last episode of Alan.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna fucking put hashtag cancel highlights. That bleach is fucking you up, bro. It's getting into your skin and it's making you lose your mind.
Which
bro.
one of you said that he did his own fucking tips? Yes,
He did his own highlights.
Oh,
yeah,
that
he
shit had me
Luis
balling,
who said
bro.
that, bro.
Nah, dude, legit, on Friday when we went, we were in stitches the whole time, dude. Like,
Thanks,
nonstop.
bro.
We were like, what the hell? Like, these are...
My girl
better.
enjoyed that shit.
Dude,
bro. She needed
his
that.
girl was just dying, bro. Like, laughing, dying. I'm like, what the
You should have
hell?
sat her in the front and shit.
Yeah, that would have been tight. That would have been
You know,
tight.
there's something about, and I say it all the time, man. There's certain clubs that I do, and El Paso is always going to be, Bart Comic Strip
You might need
is
to
always
turn it
going to
over,
be
sorry.
like my favorite spot. Like, it has to be in my top 5, where
Nice.
something happens where I'm not just doing the routine. I'm not just doing the bits. I'm actually, I feel comfortable enough that I could talk about it. Like at one point at one of the shows, I told everybody how my mom had just passed, and I just said, dude, I just lost my mom about a month and a half ago, and just shopping and looking for the bit, because there was something there. I think my mom was the person that, because of her, I act exactly like her, so she was a funny person. And so I just, something happens in El Paso that you just feel like you're with family. So whatever you say, they're going to be with you.
Yeah.
And you like it. Last night, the second show, they were a little bit more jujudgmental, but fucking hey, we still went at it. Like, let's go, dude. And I'm not going to hold back. So it's dope. I'll always do that club for sure.
Yeah. I feel like Friday's show went it was fluid, Like,
I think it was,
everyone enjoyed it. So there were a couple black people that did it, that I saw didn't raise their hands when you asked.
Yeah, when you asked.
Yeah, because they know I was going to fucking get it.
Go at him and shit. Yeah.
They
All of
know,
a
bro,
sudden,
They were
we
mad,
got
like-
warrants. We don't want to be famous right here.
They were mad, but they're like, he right.
Yeah. That whole bit was hilarious, man. That whole bit.
And there's a lot of shit that comes out of my head, here in El Paso and stuff like that. Like just talking like, well, what's the thing? The homeless people. How there's no homeless people in El Paso
Right.
because it's too fucking hot. They just fucking. just disappear and just like, oh my God, he turned into dust.
Fuck yeah.
Human combustion.
Yeah, for real, man. And they just sweep him away, the sweeper.
Hace la verga.
Then you see some other homeless
spreading
guy
their
just take
fucking
that's my
ashes
shirt.
Taking all their belongings
Yeah,
and
you
shit.
know, like, hey, fuck it.
Dude, that's a TV commercial. The fucking street sweeper playing the Queen song. Another one bites the dust.
Oh, fuck yeah.
It's a commercial for sunscreen. Right? El Paso sunscreen. Wear it.
SPF 70.
SPS 1,000, bro.
Fuck yeah, that's what we need out here.
Yeah, man, you guys are fucking. It's hot, dude.
It is.
Like
it
I was
really
like,
is
how
out
the
here.
fuck is it hot at nighttime? Like that makes no sense.
Yeah,
The sun's off. You know, but no, you guys are like, fuck it, síguele. Yeah. You guys are like Julian at a party. Just bring it on.
Sígale more.
Yeah,
Bring more.
That's why we get drunk, so we forget about the heat.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Pass
That's
the
what it
fuck
is.
out.
Going back to your, like, how you're saying El Paso is like one of your favorite cities. What are your top 5 cities to perform in personally? And then we'll ask you the same as well.
That's a great question. Number one has to be most definitely Ontario Improv in Los Angeles. I mean, in LA.
Ontario, yeah.
Ontario, California. It's like where I started doing comedy.
Okay.
So that's my home club. Second would have to be Chicago. I love Chicago. It's just the audience is amazing. Third would have to be Brentwood for sure.
That's in California?
Brentwood,
Yeah,
California.
it's up north.
And then El Paso would be number 4 for sure. And then number 5, it's kind of it's be half and half because number 5 would be, I'll say comedy club versus, because it's in California, obviously. Pasadena, the Ice House, which is one of my home clubs. And then now it's kind of going back between Puerto Rico. I got to perform in Puerto Rico.
Oh, nice.
And that was the shit. You know, that was like, oh shit, this is fucking awesome. The people, the energy is just awesome. So, and that was just like a little bar show. But I was like, dude, I can't wait to come back.
How did that go? Did they take it personal?
Oh, hell no, man. They just,
okay.
comedy's, universal. And it's just, that was just a cool experience for me. And then you have to put like other places, like doing military shows. You know, when you're in the other side of the world, it's not a club, but it's fucking awesome. So I think that will go number 6. You know.
Okay, cool.
What about you? My backyard.
My family shows.
Shower.
Right at the carne asadas, bro. It gets lit, bro.
On Sundays en la iglesia.
Fuck yeah. Después de la misa, mijo.
No, you know what the funny thing is? For me, Ontario, California, because again, I grew up there. That's where I started producing my first couple of shows. That's where I got to headline for the first time.
Oh, tight.
And it's a great energy in there. Behind that one, I would say Pasadena, the Ice House, because when you go in there, it's love. Like, it's just a beautiful place. You're accepted. After that, I actually love performing in small towns. I know it, like you mentioned Brentwood, that was a cool place. We actually did a show.
Hands down, I love
Yeah.
that place, man.
Where?
Caps in Brentwood.
Yeah, Caps in Brentwood. Me and him, we actually did a little outdoor theater in a place called Volcano, California.
That was awesome, but it's not a regular, so that's why it's not.
Right. But like the reason I say performing in little towns is this was this little place. I think the population was like 147.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Up in the mountains,
Damn.
right? And the funny thing about it was like we showed up and somebody we don't, we look like we don't belong there, right? But the second we got out of this fool's car, they called us a flatlander.
Yeah,
and I was
look at
like,
those flatlanders and shit.
yeah,
What?
so I was like, is that racist? Is that,
Is that offensive? Should I be sad right now? Should I
Right,
be-
Yeah.
I was confused.
I heard fat in there, and I was like, what?
What,
You know, you
motherfucker?
fuckers?
We just got here. But the funny thing was, like, I got up on stage and this guy said something like, because they fed us before the show, right? So
Okay.
the guy made this comment like, you don't even know what you ate. And like, I was like, are you trying to scare me? Like, fool, my abuelo was the butcher. You know what I mean? Like, I eat everything. You know what I mean?
All
Like,
sorts
fuck-
of meats.
Bro,
Yeah.
you don't understand that. I mean, not to cut you off, brother, but this little town, I forgot about Volcano.
Yeah.
It was just a street. It wasn't even it was a street, and this
One
guy
main
owns
road.
the whole place.
6 buildings.
No shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it was hands down one of the coolest fucking shows we ever did in our life.
Yeah, because the funny thing was, like, he said, like, you go up and, like, I thought I was going to tell jokes, right?
Yeah.
I was like, in my head, I'm going to talk about this, and that. But hearing this guy's comment, I ended up going off on a tangent. for like the first 10 minutes where I was like, I'm making fun of him, making fun of the whole situation. I was like, cool. I was like, come down to LA. I'll fucking feed you Chivo, bro. Like, you know, like it'll be on. Like, you want to eat some scary shit? Fucking, I got you. And it fucking ended up being a fucking blast.
Hell yeah.
Right? Like, I went up, had a great set. This guy goes up and just fucking killed it. Right? To the point where afterwards, they were looking for stuff to give to us.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, they were like just,
You know, they're like, we'll buy you a drink. And I was like, okay, yeah. Like, no. Get him the bottle. You know, get him the bottle. Oh my God. Get him. You know how Jane does olive oil? Bring him Jane's olive oil.
Oh,
so
shit.
It was like just this amazing love that I was like, dude, this is awesome.
That's fucking cool.
This is why I love performing,
Okay.
you know?
Yeah, to be in the middle of nowhere. And I swear, when you say the middle of nowhere, in this little town where people don't, you know, they don't know who it is, you know, whatever and stuff. And to be able to make a bunch of strangers fucking laugh, you know. Right. And I was hitting them hard because I swear it was like a Trump rally. You know what I mean? I shit you not. I was just, and I went at it with them, you know. And yeah, they were like, you know, there were a couple, fucking at it. And I didn't give a fuck. We just went at it. went at it. And by the end of the fucking show, it was like, everybody there just hung out with us the whole night in this little bar.
Yeah, we literally blocked Main Street because everybody
the only street.
Bro. Everybody they just wanted to hang out with us, and it was like, oh, cool, you know, like,
that's so cool.
God damn it, I never fucking been to a comedy show, but this shit was fucking you know, like this shit was awesome. You know, here you go, here's the 45 for you, son, take it home. It was fucking crazy, bro. You know, like you whenever you want, you can come down here, you can sleep with my wife. Here you go.
Here's an extra key and shit.
Here's my wife and my sister at the same time, same person. They're cool.
Hell yeah.
Nah, but mad love to Volcano, man. They were just amazing people, man.
That's cool.
For sure. It was really dope.
I'm really curious. What did you eat?
Do you know what it was?
Dude, it was brisket.
That's why they fucking smoked shit for us. It was dope, man.
Yeah, and that's why I was like, I mean, don't get me wrong, it was delicious, right? But I was like, you're gonna scare me with brisket? I like, fool, I eat 3 bucks for breakfast. You know what I mean? Like,
raw too and shit.
You would figure it'd be like, you know, a raccoon. Here's some possum. Yeah, here's some fucking possum for you, bro. Try this out. God damn it, this is delicious.
Yeah, dude. Like I said, I enjoy performing in small little towns like that because it ends up being this whole thing. And like I was telling Julian, I think the first night we're here, like there's certain parts in LA, like the deeper you go into Hollywood, like people just act like, oh, you're from the Inland Empire, huh? Yeah. Oh, you're Mexican. Let's see if you're funny. You know, so it's like you kind of have to work harder to prove yourself.
Yeah. Right. And, you know, it's industry, bro. That's all it is.
Right.
You know,
but it is what it is. Like you get this weird feeling. But when you come out and like even here in El Paso, dude, everybody's like, dude, you're fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Like I had one guy tell me, like, dude, I haven't seen my wife laugh like that in a long ass time. Thank you very much.
No, you guys got down for real. Like that was awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah, so like that's what I appreciate the most. You know, like it's just the fact that, you know, I can tell babosadas on stage and people are having a blast and they're like, oh my God, that was amazing. Like my job, you know,
I did my job.
Yeah.
There's nothing better than connecting with somebody for whatever my set, whatever time I was on that stage. If I said something and somebody relates to it, to me, it's like, my job's done. You know, like we did. If I made you forget about whatever, you know, like, hey, you're having problems back home because everybody has their own shit. Look how fucked up this guy is, man. Look at Julian. This is just a bad decision walking. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he is.
Like, literally holding on.
You're a walking representation of our city, brother.
Yeah, you are.
I got too many mistakes going on in my mind right now.
Bro, if El Paso was a person, this would be in right now, dog. Look at his face.
El Paso in one word.
If you wanted to know what La Muerte looks like with the skin, that's you, bro.
Bro,
I'll take that one.
Get him back, Julian.
All you need is your little long stick and your little rope, bitch. I'm like, fuck, that's him. Look at class of 90.
Oh, fuck, dude.
First coolest homeless guy right here.
Nice.
That's great.
Yeah, man. No, but he's Julian's awesome, man. It's cool. You know, that's another thing that I love that Bart does in El Paso is he always hooks up with all the comics here. He supports the local comedians.
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
And I was saying this last night that I think Bart, the comic strip is one of those comedy clubs that doesn't get the love that it deserves because it makes you a comedian. It's one of those places where you come, and if you do good, you're gonna fucking kill it.
Yeah.
If you do mediocre, they're gonna let you know. And they're not gonna heckle you like, get the fuck out, whatever. Well, maybe a black guy or two, but they're gonna let you know just by the energy. You know what I mean? So
for sure.
so in I've seen so many people, Horta, I've seen him there. I've seen so many Alex, all these guys that came out. So without a doubt, man, you guys, the comic strip is one of those gems that it's a jewel to do for sure.
Nice.
So and that's real shit.
How often do you guys come down here?
I come here. This is his first time here.
it's my first time.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know that he never did it with me because usually I bring, like I said, somebody from the circle comes with me, some comes with me and stuff like that. But it's just, there's guys that, like, for example, right now I tour a lot with Brian. Brian McDaniel, one of my boys, man, and he's usually on the road with me. He's married now, responsibilities and shit. But yeah, I didn't know that he had. I thought you'd been here before.
Because you told me, like, hey, in September we're gonna go. Like, okay, cool. And then like 3 weeks later, now it got pushed back. Okay,
Yeah.
So like like it
Schedule was free, bro.
right. So he's like, and it's happened I think like 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, because
so
of
it's
COVID
kinda
and all
like,
that shit.
Yeah, so it's like like I don't take it personal. It's just like it just is what it is.
Yeah.
So this time when he told me, it's like, oh, okay, cool.
Have you heard of our city?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
As a
and-
comic, is it pretty well known to other comedians?
Yes.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
comic strip is very
Yeah, a lot of the comics are always saying, like, and this it's funny because now that I'm posting them here and I'm at the comic strip and there, a whole bunch of my comics like, dude, it's your first time? How?
Yeah.
I
Right.
can't believe you haven't been there before, bro. Like, you would fucking kill there.
Okay.
Like, oh, well, thank you. I did last night.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
But they're just like, how? How is it? I was like, nah, dude. Like, it'll come with time.
Yeah, for sure.
Like it just like you start hitting a point in your career where you're just like, it just is what it is, and it'll come. I'm having a blast here. Ironically, it's not the Texas I know.
Oh, dude, so different from the rest of Texas.
I've been in other parts of
Don't
Texas.
misconstrue the perception of El Paso.
No,
Well-
it's it's just different vibes in different cities. That's
Right.
all it is.
Yeah, because like my brother was like, hey, if you're gonna go down there, bring me some of the flavored peanuts from Buc-ee's. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
And then I get here and he's like, hey, bro, it's not a
Yeah,
Buc-ee's for
there's
like
no
6
Buc-ee's.
hours.
Yeah, there's no Buc-ee's near
I
here.
could take you to a place where they have some flavored peanuts.
It's off the map though.
I don't know.
Jaguar.
He's all. He's all.
Yeah, like I don't know. What kind of flavors?
Tamarindo, mijo. Tamarindo. You know Paso.
algo spicy.
Con chamoy.
Yeah, so like it's funny because like it's different. Everybody was like, "Oh, the humidity in Texas kills," and I'm over here like, "Nah, I can do it. This is a dry heat.
Yeah,
this is
dry
like
ass heat.
this is close to like where I live at. So it's like, oh, I can
This is
deal with
not
this.
a dry heat. This is a fucking oven heat.
Right. Well,
I
that's
smelled like pastor last night.
And he didn't even have any last night at all.
I
Just-
know. I was like, fuck, something smells delicious. And I'm like, it's fucking me, bro. I need to go back in the room. Fucking A, man.
Hey, DJ Cooch, I wanted to ask you, who are your comedic and musical inspirations, dude?
My comedic inspirations?
Yeah.
Okay, my comedic inspirations, my top threes. I'll
Yeah,
give you my
top three. Top three in both.
All right, my number. Okay, and this is actually I don't compare myself to them, but and I don't try to mimic them, but they're the people that I look up to and I've studied and I got something from them. You know what I mean? You guys will see it a little bit right now when I say the names.
Okay.
Number 3 would be Eddie Murphy.
Okay, nice.
And to me, he was just that swag, that feeling that you've known somebody for so long. That you kind how he gets on stage and you kind of feel like, oh, that's Eddie. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To me, that's I wanted to mimic something like that and learn how to do that. And that's where I get as soon as I get on stage, within about a minute, you're already comfortable. Everybody's boom, boom, boom. We're laughing, we're enjoying it. I try to be as cool as I can, look good at all time or whatever, I get that from him, trying to mimic that. Number 2, Don Rickles. Don Rickles is one of the goats. You know what I mean? To me, he's one amazing person. And he was one of those people that doesn't care about saying what he said. As long as you believe it and you're not hurtful, you could say it and it's okay to do that. And I think I get that style from him. And number one, if you go to my shows, you see me do a lot of faces and I hold the position. And sometimes it's not the joke, it's the actual face or the actual moment where it makes everybody, you can see it. And I get that from, even though she wasn't a comedian, I get that from Lucille Ball.
Oh, nice.
Lucy.
Okay.
Yeah. If you guys know, Lucy would hold the position and all that stuff that she would do. I kind of learned to, if you can make that stretch a little bit and you make it way bigger by acting it out and feeling it out. Right. And I've figured out how to kind of make that all work out and be, use those tools of influence to kind of, be whatever, but I'm not going to take their style, but I'm going to learn from it.
Right.
But then again, there's so many, like now to me, I love listening to everybody, but I think my number one right now would be Bill Burr to me personally.
Oh yeah.
I'm a big fan. He's such a humble person. And it's great. He's one of those guys that when he talks, I just shut up. I want to learn as much as I can. Right. So those are my tops.
What about your musical? Because I know you.
I'm a DJ.
Yeah. So what are your top three?
Oh shit. Fuck. I've been DJing since I was 16, bro. You know what I mean? So there's been so many, but I love house music. I'm a big house music person. I would think. DJ wise, influence wise, of course, Tiesto would be the number one.
Nice.
Tiesto's just he's a goat to me. And
he's come through here.
Louis Vega would be is number two to me, and I don't know, man. Now, for sure, and I've gotten to work with them. Cascade.
Oh, nice, hell yeah, dude.
Ryan is one of the coolest guys in the fucking world, and he's just such a great producer, and he just knows when to. He's one of those guys that I listen to, not just as a DJ or player, whatever. I can listen to the whole album of what he's doing, and I'm just listening to the lyrics, listening to what he's done, whatever he's produced. Is just I could close my eyes and just enjoy it. So that's for me. Now hip hop wise, fuck man, shit. There's so many people, but I honestly think one of my favorite DJs would be Biz Markie. May he rest in peace. He was a badass DJ. I got to work with him a couple of times, and he was such a ball of energy that, I looked at him and I'm like, I want to be like that. That motherfucker, he didn't care if he fucked up or not. He just had a great time. So, yeah, for sure. That would be my favorite DJ.
Dope. Mm-hmm. Like that one. All right, Luis, what about you? What are your top three comedic, inspirations?
Okay, so Brian Regan, he's a clean comic, and that's what actually caught my attention to him. The fact that he can talk about saying the wrong word, the wrong word at the right time, and just it was a 5-minute tangent that he went off of. Like the fact that he could talk about just being clean and, just had me in stitches. I was like, okay, I like that.
Nice. Okay.
A second one is actually Freddie Soto.
I've heard that name before.
May he rest in peace.
Yeah, may he rest in peace.
Yeah,
he's from here.
Yeah, right.
How do you not know?
I was about to say it sounds familiar.
How do you not? You walk out of this room right now.
I'm leaving right now.
You think about what you just said.
I'm out.
His house is over here on Standing right there. By
no shit.
Yeah, by UTEP.
I knew it sounded familiar.
Yeah, Freddie Soto. Regardless, man, he was amazing, man.
That's right.
Freddie Soto.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You need to go on fucking
YouTube,
you fucking millennial.
You piece of shit. Call me a piece of shit.
You know how many people are listening to that? You know how many people right now that you said, "Oh, I've heard of him," turned around looking at the fucking whatever they're listening to, like, "Are you serious?"
Yeah, you're right.
That was your highlight, bro. That was the one.
That's my Julian moment. I just Julianed it.
Don't try to deflect, bro.
I swear, don't try to flip that to Julian. You know what?
Like, don't bring me into this.
Right now, at this moment, Julian is smarter than you.
God damn, fuck, I fucked up. That's it. My time is done. I'm out.
Show's over.
Show's over, guys. No.
Over the reins to Milo over here.
Yeah, no. And the reason I say him was when I went into comedy, I didn't know a lot about comedy, right? Like I just started comedy because my cousins were like, "You're stupid, fool. Like you should go tell jokes." And I didn't. I was like, "All right, fuck it. I'll try it." But I got to see him on Comedy Central Presents. And he was, one of the first Latinos that I got to watch. And the fact that he was just talking about how he was raised and how he was brought up. And it was, like he had all these white people like just in awe, right? And he was killing. So I was like, I want to do that, because I've seen, like Jerry Seinfeld where he's talking about, oh, who are these people? And where do they get changed for the bus? Like I saw that kind of jokes.
Yeah.
And Freddie was the first one who's like, no, this is my life. And this is what I want to talk about. And I took that serious. like I took that to heart, and I was like, I want to do that, you know. And you start listening to the comics, and they're like, oh, bro, find your voice, and you'll know, like, no, this is me. Nobody can take my jokes because this is my life. Yeah. You know what I mean? So I took that to heart. The other one is Bill Burr, because same thing. Bill Burr can talk about anything. Fucking the most uncomfortable moment, and just when you think like he's fucking dug himself into a hole, he switches it, and you're like, oh my god, dude, he's genius. Right. I do hate Catholicism. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, you know, like, and it just like it makes you like, oh, okay, so it's okay to talk about uncomfortable stuff. Yeah. You know, so it's like that's why I appreciate them. I don't, you know, like you said, I don't try to mimic them, but it's like, okay, so you can do that, you know. Everybody's like, oh, there are certain things about comedy that you shouldn't talk about. And all these people are like, no, you know, like, it's okay. So I'm like, oh, okay, so I can be myself, you know, like, I can be an idiot and have fun with it, you know?
Yeah, the more real you are, for sure.
Yeah. And then I noticed that on Friday, you used a lot of your comedy was basically a lot of personal stuff that you went through, your relationships. And I mean, I think that El Paso loves that because they can kind of relate, you know.
That's the whole point. Yeah,
it's building that trust, that relationship with your fans, I guess. Really.
Yeah, I mean, because ironically, you know, and like I tell this to my nephews all the time. I was like, you know, my dad was, I mean, he's a great guy, but we just didn't talk about stuff. You know, like you have a feeling, shut the fuck up, hold that shit in. You know,
be a man.
Right? Exactly. Walk it off. You broke your leg, walk it off. Levántate.
Broken leg and shit.
Yeah, you know. So it's like, it's funny. It's like when I was on stage and I felt comfortable enough, there's been times where I'm like, yeah, you know what? I'm not gonna tell jokes tonight, and I just start talking. People come up afterwards and they're like, hey, bro, I fucking went through that too, and like they give you this hug and like you said, like, oh, you connect. Yeah. Oh, okay. So it's not just me, right? Like, look, I found this out on TikTok. When I was 7 years old, we had a little chihuahua, right? And I remember it would come and it would lay down on my legs, right? Yeah. And whenever I would cover it with a blanket, this is the weirdest shit. After the dog would get warm, I'd remove the blanket, pick it up, and I'd smell its paws because they smelled like cheesy popcorn to me, right? And I just thought like this, you know, like it's funny because I'm like,
yo, bro, this is getting awkward. Like,
Milo's about to go do that with his pugs later.
No, bro, already smell like cheesy popcorn. I already know where he's going. Seriously, I already know where he's going.
Right, I'm like listening to them, like after I take the blanket off, I smell his paws.
You know, like,
I'm like, what the fuck? Where's this
going? I'm 7 years old and I'm on the couch and I'm like, you know, I'm home alone. Why does it smell like popcorn? You know? Yeah. I'm like, what the fuck? And then like it picked it up. And, oh, it's the dog. So after a while, I was like,
take a little sniff and shit.
Yeah. You know, but like it's one of those things, I shit you not. I never fucking told anybody about it, right? And
that you like sniffing fucking dog dick.
The paws, well, not the dick, bro.
No, like the pop.
We all know it's a red rocket.
This is why I don't open up.
Now you know why he always went to you. To lay down.
No one of you were his favorite.
No, but like about a month ago, my wife's little cousin, she's like, yeah, I don't know why my dog smells like Cheetos. And I was like, what? And you know, she's like, yeah, like whenever he gets hot, like that's how I know I gotta bathe him. Because his paws start to smell like Cheetos. And I was like, shut the fuck up. And like, you know, I told her and we had like this good laugh. And like for the past month, she's sending me videos from TikTok. It's not just us. Like there's more people. So I'm like, oh shit.
There's science behind this.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like
the Mexican dogs smell like flaming Cheetos.
A queso fresco.
Queso fresco.
Yeah, so like that's one of those things like, you know, you just don't talk about, right? But then you fucking find out like, you know,
you're not the only one.
Yeah, like this video got fucking 600,000 likes, and I'm like, fucking really? A fucking, you know, like a little white fucking
like fucking Cheetos.
Yeah,
that's fucking funny, dude.
So I take solace in that, like, oh, you know, so again, I can be my, you know, my weird self, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna talk about this shit. And, you know, like I said, afterwards, people are like, oh, my God, that was fucking amazing. I didn't know that shit happened to you, too. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, thank God. Okay.
It's the same thing like what you guys do with the podcast, you know, where you could actually be yourselves, you know?
For sure, yeah.
And, you know, your 5 listeners will be like, yeah.
5 listeners.
Mom,
are you listening?
You know, they'll be like,
yeah, listening over and over. And
tell them, Mijo, tell them. No. But that, you know, it's the same thing that we do. We just do it in another kind of style. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's
it's
totally
an awesome
get it.
feeling,
you know, Cheeto or no Cheeto.
You say that now, fool, but watch. In a month,
I'm not gonna fucking smell a dog.
You're gonna pick up a dog, bro.
I'm fucking like, I'm gonna grab a chihuahua.
You're gonna You're gonna be drunk. You're gonna be drunk. You'll be like, a ver si este güey tiene razón.
No shit.
Don't sniff the paws of the dogs here in El Paso, bro. You might get high.
Exactly.
You might get a little wired and shit. Come back, Chico.
Imagine that shit. Hey, bro. What the fuck are you high? Nah, I've been fucking smelling dogs all day, bro. Fucking A, man. El Paso. They smell like cocaine and Whataburger.
Hey, speaking of food, guys, do you guys get the chance every time you're here to go out and venture to like local spots?
I do that everywhere, man. I do that. Yeah, okay. I try to do it. Like I know about Chico's Tacos. I know about Whataburger. Like like your spots. There's always people trying to fuck with you too. Like you need to go here.
Yeah.
Like, but if they make a face, I'm like, fuck you. I'm not going.
Setting you up and shit.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I try to always like El Paso has that steak, the Chop House. We were at the Chop House.
Oh yeah, the Chop House.
Shout out to the Chop House.
Yeah, we went 2 days straight.
Nice.
That thing was so
And
good.
I'll probably go today.
Hell yeah, before
I'm
you
gonna
leave.
miss it. Yeah, it was fucking awesome.
Might leave with the gout.
Yeah, exactly. For real, they're cutting my foot off after this shit.
Worth it.
On the plane.
Completely worth it, man. No, yeah, man. You know, especially when you travel, like my situation, I'm on the road alone now a lot. You know, I don't get to take these guys on some of the gigs that I do, and I'll be like in the Bahamas or some shit like that,
tight.
and I'll find out where's the place I want to find, go see or whatever you want to live, man. If God gives you this amazing opportunity to be in certain places, take advantage of it. Don't fucking, just sit in your ass and be like, okay, I was there. No, fucking explore. You know what I mean?
Explore, have fun, right?
Yeah, hell yeah, man.
Cause a fucking ruckus.
Yeah,
A little bit of a ruckus.
I want to stay,
No, a little bit of ruckus. A little bit of
a little bit of ruckus, yeah. Hang out with a Jamaican and be like, yo, why do the chickens go buck? Like whatever you want to fucking buck. It's fucking, have fun. Have fucking fun.
No, man, what the reason is.
Yo, man, a Jamaican chicken goes buck. It's a jerk chicken. Yeah, man. So for sure, man. So yeah.
Who are some of the most famous people you've met so far in this industry?
In comedy?
Yeah, in comedy. No, in comedy.
Or in the industry
No,
itself?
comedy.
Oh, shit. Fuck.
Like for you, who you think like these are top dogs that I just
Like
met,
legends, I guess.
Oh, shit.
of anybody, I mean, that you met through the comedy.
But it's because I guess it can. Because it could be like what society deems as like,
That's what I'm saying, like for him.
I'll
For
tell you
him.
this one because I was just telling Julian the other day. We were performing in Hollywood, right? It was John Lovitz Comedy Club back in the day, and I met one of my idols, and I fanned the fuck out, right? Because it's after the show, and he's walking up to me, and I see his face, and I'm like,
Hell yeah.
like, dude, I've been wanting to meet you since I was a kid. And he comes up, and he's about to shake my hand, and he sees my face, right? So he goes, hey, man, you're funny. And he looks at me, he goes, what's my name? And I fucking froze.
No,
Julian. Julian.
Yeah, because I know his name, right? But I'm like, Al Bundy. And he goes, I have a name, dick. And he walks away. Ed O'Neill.
As soon as he walks away.
Right, but he was like, I have a name, dick. And he just walks away, and I was like, fuck. So I tell my brother, and he's like, how do you not know Ed O'Neill? I was like, fool, it's Al Bundy, fool. Like, I was 8. Like, I fucking shrank that much again. I can't believe I fucked it up.
I'm gonna do the most cockiest thing ever. Okay, I'm gonna do the most cockiest thing ever because it's such a hard question to ask, because you're blessed with getting to meet so many people. But I just screenshot. I have like this little. I have thousands of pictures of all the shit that I've done. So I want you to fucking. I don't like dropping their names, so I'll let you drop their names. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you tell you. Let's see if you know them because obviously you don't even fucking know nobody from fucking El Paso.
I fucked up.
So here you go. Okay, let's scroll this up. Hold on. Let me give you this. Dude, let's see if he passes. All right.
I'll take celebrities for 400.
We're gonna go left. All right. Who's that?
That's Eddie Griffin, bro.
All right.
No shit. Damn.
Who's that?
Emilio Rivera, bro.
Oh shit.
El Padrino.
El Padrino.
Who's that?
That's Bill Burr.
There you go. Okay. Who's that?
Arsenio Hall, George Lopez. God,
there you go. Yeah. Who's that?
My boy Julian.
That's the best one.
You're going on the wall, bro.
Yeah, you are. He's already on the wall. He's on the wall up there, but then you see that black ass picture right there? That was Julian's picture, bro. We didn't use the flash. We fucked up.
Julian operated the camera that way.
Damn, Eddie Griffin. Yeah. So
You should get yourself some sunglasses that dark, bro.
no shit, right?
I've gotten to meet some people.
I was doing a little research, and my boy was too. You met Tommy Chong as well, right?
Oh yeah, man. Hell yeah, man.
How was that
Shit.
experience? How was he?
He's a sweetheart.
Yeah.
He's such a sweetheart of a person, and you know, fucking just. I saw him film his special for Showtime, and he had a fever. And I was the warmer for the show. Well, his wife was the warmer for the show, or the opening act, and they had me just hype up the people. I got hired to hype up the crowd because they film like about 6 specials. The way that it works, they'll rent one theater and then they film everybody's special. That way they could get all the content that they can.
Okay.
And Tommy showed up, and he had a fucking bad fever. And I remember, like, you know, I would ask him, "Do you need anything, sir? You know, anything like that?" No, I'm cool, man. You know. And then all of a sudden, he gets on stage and just fucking destroys, like nothing. And we all know in the back, like, this man has a fever right now, and he's fucking doing a special.
Yeah.
Fucking gets off, goes to the green room and sleeps. Like, it was that crazy, you know.
Oh,
so,
shit.
Like,
yeah,
he was just able to.
that's a professional.
You just
know?
power through and shit.
Yeah, for sure, man. To be all that stuff.
That kind of reminds me. Are you guys? Well, did you guys ever get to meet Norm Macdonald?
No. You know
Because
what?
I just recently saw his special that he did, like that live recording and stuff.
Yeah.
And, like,
He was
that
one.
You know, like it kind of like correlates with like, you know, his ability to just like, you know, whatever was going on with him. The public doesn't
Switch,
even know, but I mean,
Yeah,
but for him to be able to do that one last fucking show,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
That's somebody that I wish I would have had the chance to meet and have a conversation with, but I it just never happened. You know, only one time I was at the Improv in Hollywood, and he had just gotten off, but I was about to go up. It was a refried show back in the days, and by the time I got off stage, he was gone. I would have fucking loved to be in that little fly, just in that little pocket. You know, I didn't get to see it, but he was amazing. He was an amazing writer, amazing comedian for sure. What else? Ask me another question.
How did that whole thing with the Improv Wall of Fame? Wall of Fame go down?
Oh,
Because I know I know it's kind of hard to get it as far as a comedian.
Right? Yeah, it's very hard that you have to.
Congrats on that, by the way.
Thank you. My understanding is Bud Freeman has to. You know, he's the guy that invented the improv, and he has to approve it. So what happened was the Ontario Improv was where I started in 2004, and slowly but surely, you know, like just work your way up, and then at one point I decided that I wanted to be a headliner. And the difference between a headliner and just a regular comic is you're putting a lot more responsibility now, because you're not just going, okay, I need to have more time, I need to be more professional, I need to do all this, but you're also putting more now. You're putting that responsibility of, I need to sell tickets, I need to have more people come here and pay to come see, you know, or you know, the club needs to make money and whatnot. So it's a big, gigantic responsibility. A lot of people think like, oh, that fool's headlining or whatever. Fuck that, you know. Just throughout times and years, slowly but surely, one of the guys who started off as a barback, Josh Yepes, he eventually became a GM for the Improv, and he submitted my name because he went, yo, this is one of our hometown heroes from this club, you know, because, you know, everybody's proud of everybody that does their thing in the club, and if you work at that particular venue, they're going to put you up on the wall, and pretty much he started the whole thing. I'll give it to him, Aaron, Mike, Universal. They all kind of got together and submitted my name and said, yo, this guy has worked his way up from being nothing to doing weekends. And it was my first weekend, and we actually sold out. We did great. The numbers were amazing. And I had no clue that this was going to happen. He just, you know, surprised me on the last night.
It was the last night.
It was fucking great. Like, I'm getting emotional just thinking about it, because like, and this is true.
It's a huge honor, dude.
This is real shit.
Yeah.
Don Hefty is one of the comics that goes with me. Now, we're boys. He's a DJ, great DJ. I took him to comedy classes. The way I got into comedy was by accident, guys. Like, I was working for Universal at that time, and I was hosting, DJing, and because I was doing that, I got to go. I took a date back when I was single. I took a date to Universal Studios to to a concert for Juan Gabriel. You guys remember Juan Gabriel?
Oh, hell yeah. El Juan
Do
Gabriel,
you know who Juan Gabriel
yes,
is?
I do.
Bro, I know.
Yeah, we do. Yes, I do.
So I, you know, because of that, you know, I was trying to impress this chick, and I took her to this concert that Juan Gabriel. It was the day that he got his star in the Walk of Fame.
Oh, nice.
And I swear, man, fucking, I take her backstage, and I already have been working for Universal for a couple of years, 2-3 years or something like that. No, for a minute, I was longer. And I show up backstage at the Gibson, and all of a sudden here I go, and I'm fucking walking, and this girl named Cindy and Lori Super, Cindy Cabarez and Lori Super, shout out to them. They knew I was the host for City Walk. I would host the shows and the concerts. And all of a sudden she goes, "Oh my God, thank God you're here," you know? And I'm like, "What's up?" You know? And she goes, "Hey, I need your help." And I go, "What's up?" She goes, "The band that's supposed to open up for Juan Gabriel is not here yet. They're stuck in Santa Monica. Juan Gabriel does not want to come out until this exact time. And we have a buffer of like 15 minutes. I need you to go up there." And I go, "And fucking do what?" And she goes, "Just do what you do at City Walk." She goes, K Love already gave out all the shirts, you know, and everything like that. And I'm like, "So what do you want me to do?" She goes, "Just distract them." And I'm like, "Get the fuck out of here." I swear, that's
on the spot.
Like, "Are you serious?" And I'm looking at the date, you know, the girl that I was with, I was like, same shit, different day. But in my ass, I'm fucking like, holy shit. Because this is not just a show. This is Juan Gabriel, you know? So they give me an in-ear, which is kind of like a headset that goes on your ear. You know, nobody could see it. That way they could talk to me and be like, pretend, do whatever, you know. And then they give me Juan Gabriel's mic, which was a gold mic, like it was all fucking gold. They're like, "This is his microphone. Go ahead and give him the microphone." And I go, "All right, this is real shit." And the fucking people are like, Juan Gabriel, right? And right when I'm getting ready and I'm fucking putting my head out, I don't know what the fuck I'm going to say, you know? And I fucking walk, and all of a sudden the light hits me, and you hear, the people they knew something was about to happen. So all of a sudden you hear, this roar, and I start walking. They told me to walk to the center stage to an X that's on the floor. So I look at it, and the first thing I said, my first joke, right before I walked on stage, Lori Super grabs me by the top of my shirt, pulls it, rips my shirt a little bit. She goes, "By the way, it's all in Spanish," and then fucking pushes me.
Hell no, dude.
So I go, "Okay," and I fucking walk in there and I look at everybody and I go, "¿Qué onda?" Right? My first joke ever was this. And I'm going to say it in Spanish exactly like it happened, right? You know, fucking you better, if you don't know Spanish, too bad. You're fucking fucked. I go, "¿Qué onda?" And you hear, right? ¿Dónde están los hombres? ¿Dónde están las mujeres? ¿Y dónde están los otros? Bro, was my first fucking joke I said ever like that, you know, as a comedian, right? Or whatever I was doing. I was just talking. And for the life of me, till today, I cannot remember what I said for the next 8 minutes. Mm-hmm. But all I remember that I was having so much fun, and there's a timer right in front of you at the Gibson, and I was just like looking, and I hear, this is how stupid I am and how nervous I am at that time. I hear the producers, they're like, okay, present Juan Gabriel. And I'm fucking hearing it on my in-ear. I'm on the microphone talking. I go, "Okay." Like, fucking everybody's looking at me like, who the fuck is he talking to? So they told me, "Yo, make sure you stay in the X, all right?" So all of a sudden, things get dark, and you hear this, right? And you hear these mariachis, right? And this fucking just like this light, this gigantic screen behind me, and I'm standing there. And all of a sudden, you start seeing like the mariachi playing this beautiful music, and with Mariachi Sol de Mexico, which is the #1 mariachis ever, they come in on each side. They're all dressed like in gold and shit like that. And they're like this, and you can feel it, and everybody's losing their mind. Everybody's standing up. I'm standing there. My hairs are getting up right now. I remember this shit. And then all of a sudden, there's this fucking light, this shadow, like a Michael Jordan shadow of Juan Gabriel behind the curtain like this, and everybody lost their fucking mind. He has this little gay cat, like a what is it? What's it called?
A blouse.
Like a cape,
you know. And he's like in a Michael Jordan position, but kind of more gayer, you know, like that.
With his wrist down and shit.
And then he fucking starts, the curtain goes up and everybody loses his mind. He's all shiny and beautiful, right? And he starts walking towards me, and I have his microphone with my two hands like this, and they tell me, "Present his microphone." That's what they tell me in the head. And I'm like, how the fuck do you present a microphone? Do I grab it like a dick, like ira tu vicio, llegale? You know, like I don't know how to fucking, you know. And I literally give him the microphone and I bow to him, and he fucking comes and gives me a big old a hug, right? He gives me a big old hug, and I swear, dude, he gives me a kiss
on the lips.
He gives me a kiss. No, he didn't get the lips.
On the
He
edge of
got
the
the
mouth.
corner.
Oh, that's hot.
Yeah,
That's sexy.
dude.
That's sexy.
Like no, like I think there was tongue action, bro. He
La lengüita, mijo.
and I swear, they tell me, okay, walk towards the right hand side of the stage. I start walking to the right hand side of the stage, and I'm like thinking in my fucking head, I go, did I just kiss all of fucking Mexico? and
Why am I getting a boner?
That was my first fucking experience.
That's fucking
That was my first fucking experience. So back to the original story. The next day, I was so infatuated with it that I went online, and this is how old it was. I went on America Online. Right?
Oh shit.
On AOL, and I searched how to be a comedian. And I searched how to be a comedian, and it popped up that the Ontario Improv was giving out classes.
Oh, tight.
They were doing classes for $300. You would learn how to be a comedian. So I called Don Hefty, and I told Hefty, I was like, yo, man, what are you doing on Sunday? And he goes, nothing. And I go, you want to go to these comedy classes? He goes, comedy classes. I go, I think it will help us to be more better DJs, you know, because I would MC and all that shit, you know. And I go, I think it's a great idea. And he goes, fuck it, let's go. And we walked in there, and Johnny Dam and damn, how can I believe fucking Gary Cannon. Fuck, man. How the fuck Gary Cannon, who was the warmer for Conan? Yeah. He fucking hooked it up, dude. And vamos a ir a hacer pipí, güey.
I think so.
Vamos a ir juntos.
Tienes que cagar, mijo.
We go together.
Okay.
Hey, headphones. No,
what you guys say? Do you want to blow it? Is it your turn today?
They're gonna hold it.
Kiss me in the corner of the mouth.
But yeah, Gary Cannon and Johnny Dam, I took their course. Hefty did it too, and I shit you not, man. I remember we took a couple classes, and it was a 6-week course. And after that, I did my first set at the Ontario Improv, and it went really good. And I remember leaving there, and I told Hefty one time, I go, my name is gonna be on that marquee one day. I guarantee you. I'm not gonna stop until my name's on that marquee. Fucking 3 years later, I do my first show and my name's on the marquee, right?
Sick.
Dude, no lie. We're walking after that show. It was a good show. It was all tickets, free tickets. You know, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't sell tickets, you know. But it was packed, and I did what I thought was a fucking headline set. It wasn't. But, you know, within years, I remember after that show, I turned around with Hefty, and I go, my picture's going to be on this wall one day. I'm not going to stop until it is. And years later, I went up on the wall. So for me, it was a full circle.
Fuck yeah.
You know? And now, you know, like fucking it's an honor to do that. Yeah. The picture went down, I kept it, because they remodeled the whole place. Okay. But I got to host for Freddie Soto. May he rest in peace.
May he rest in peace, yes, sir.
He knows the name now.
I know the name. I was going to be brain like.
Which was one of my biggest fucking gigs ever, man. Yeah. The lineup alone for Freddie, it was a benefit for Freddie Soto. Yeah. And that lineup was Steve Trevino, Gene Pompa, Al Madrigal, Pablo Francisco, nice. Jeff Garcia, Carlos Mencia. And I got to host that event.
Damn, you know, and, those are some big names.
Yeah, and at the end they had everybody sign, and they had me sign, so my name's up there, nice. As well. So yeah, man, that's how that happened, bro.
Dude,
long ass story. I
know. No, you're good. You're good. And I know we were doing some research as well. Like I said earlier, you were also in Barrio MMA Kid, Primos, and Dirty All Stars, right? Those are some of the credits you guys got.
Yeah, the specials. Yeah.
How did the Barrio MMA Kid?
Barrio MMA Kid was a project that this other comedian did, man, and he just wanted me to be part of it and stuff. And I wasn't an actor. I wasn't no actor. We did a couple like low budget movies and stuff like that. Okay. And it worked out. It was pretty cool, man. So it was my first experience as far as acting and being on anything like that. Dirty All Stars was a production. Showtime was a production. Those are comedy shows. I even filmed my own comedy special because I was going to shop it out. And I just, at the end, I didn't like how it came out, so I just shelved it.
So that was recent?
No, that was years ago. I filmed this special. We did everything, and I wasn't happy, man. To me, it's like, okay.
You weren't satisfied with with what you put out, or?
I wasn't happy with what I put out. I wasn't happy with the camera cuts. I wasn't happy with the sound, especially being, in the music industry too. You want to make sure if it's going to
definitely,
be your first one to do it. So right now I'm in the talks with a couple people. There's a project I can't talk about, but I'm
for
really
sure.
excited about it, man. So if it happens, cool. If not, fuck it. I'm still enjoying my life. You know what I mean?
Sure,
So that's
for
how that
sure,
works
yeah.
out.
What about you, Luis? You got anything else coming up before we wrap up? Because
Second divorce.
sorry, my bad. I didn't mean to interrupt, but this one's gonna be coming out August 1st. So if you guys want to plug in anything from after August 1st,
Shit, let me look at my calendar. Well, you talk first.
Well, I mean, I don't get to go international like DJ Cooch. So most of my
not yet.
gigs-
Not yet.
Yeah,
Not yet.
exactly.
You'll get there
I'm
one
working
day,
on it.
little puppy.
I'm getting there, but most of my gigs are going to be back in town. Laugh Factory in LA. I'm going to be heading down to San Diego, doing a couple of shows down there. I'm working on Laughlin, Nevada. I'm going to be headlining up there. Couple of shows out of state, but like you said, like I don't like to mention stuff until I sign the contract. So like I'm working on Arizona, I'm working on New Mexico as well, back up to Oregon. But until I get that final confirmation,
So I was noticing you guys basically said like a bunch of states and cities within the Southwest region and the Western region. Do you guys ever venture out to the East Coast?
Yeah, I'm good. My schedule for August, since this came out right now in August, what I got coming out is Las Vegas. I'll be in Las Vegas on the 26th. On the 26th of August, I'll be in Las Vegas at the Dirty at 12:30 at the South Point Casino. The next day, I'm doing Mandalay Bay. I'm doing Mandalay Bay the next day. I swear I'm not going to be naked. Then after that, on the 2nd of September, I'll be in Chicago for the weekend doing shows out there. I'm excited about that because I'm not just performing, but also I have a lot of ventures, pretty much. And I have my own cigar brand. So I
Is that what you posted the other day?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm a cigar
I was curious.
guy.
I was
I have my own
curious.
cigar brand and pretty much it's what I did during COVID, because you got to keep working and creating. So you know how you do those projects where like I want to do this one day, right?
Right.
I fucking did all the research and I worked on it hard and now I have three different cigars of my own brand. And so we're gonna do the first cigar social there in Chicago, where during the day we're gonna do I think at 4:00 we have people coming down and they're gonna taste my brand of cigars, and then after that they go do my show. So that I'm really excited about that. So I got that coming up, and then I have after that Alaska, and then I'll be doing a couple like cruise ships, Carnival in the region. I'll be doing that. You just go on djcooch.com to find out.
How can we get your cigars, man? Like how can people
Same thing,
order them?
same. Right now it's in its beta phase, where you have to. I can only produce a certain amount, or else after that I have to get my fire and tobacco license and all that shit. That's where they get you.
Yeah.
So because I'm 100% sure on the cigars. I kind of want to change the labels a little bit. I want to make them a little bit more classier. But yeah, you could go just hit me up direct on Instagram. It's me on Instagram. If I'm not available, somebody will do it and respond. Just say, hey, we're interested in cigars. And that's how they do it. The problem that I have right now is that I can't keep them in stock. I just can't keep them in stock because it's doing so well that like my friends, they're like, dude, let me buy a box. And I'm like, fuck, man, I'm trying my best to keep it under, but I got to keep it under 1,000 sticks a month, so, but yeah, just hit me up, and
You got a waiting list?
Yeah, that's how it works pretty much, so yeah, for sure. And it's a good cigar, man. Yesterday I was hanging out at the cigar shop, and even Fernando, shout out to him. He was awesome. He was telling me like, yo, bring your cigars here, man. We'll most definitely represent them. So El Paso will have them eventually.
Oh, sweet,
sir.
Knock on wood. Yeah, man.
Anything else you guys want to close out with? Anything else
Just
you wanna
follow me. Follow me.
Where?
What
Where?
is your at?
Everything's at DJ Cooch, at DJCOOCH. That it's easy. Don't just put Cooch by itself because something else is gonna pop out. It's gonna look creepier. But yeah, just follow me on all social media. You'll find out where I'm at, what I'm doing. I'm starting to kind of do the TikTok.
Yes,
starting
sir.
to do all that
Yes,
shit.
sir.
So I always I'm actually gonna post the fucking video of somebody fucking up on stage, not remembering a headliner's name.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
So
Shout out to Julie.
shout out to Julian. Little Bad Bunny over
he
here.
was asleep. You just woke his ass up.
Get his head down and everything.
I'm going to change your name. Instead of Bad Bunny, I'm going to call you Malo Rabbit. Because you're so...
Andas bien malo, güey. tú.
So when we close out the show...
Wait, hold on. Luis, did you have anything before to plug in?
Yeah, no. Add me on Instagram. I am Luis Villasenor. I just started my TikTok as well. I'm gonna start posting on that one. Luis Villasenor as well.
Nice.
I'm a foodie, so I'm gonna be posting a lot of stuff on that. I love to go try new foods, and I'm gonna be talking a lot of shit.
Hell yeah.
Lots of
Nice.
salchichas.
A lot of salchichas.
Yeah.
Your favorite is shit.
All right, so we close out every show by asking the same questions. If you had a superpower, what would it be?
Holy shit.
Stop time.
Stop time.
Yeah,
Oh, shit,
like
that's a good one.
there was a show back in the '80s where this girl, she would touch her fingers and everybody would freeze. I want that shit.
Oh, tell
You know,
you.
like, and she would like touch people and then like they'd wake up. I want to be able to do that shit.
Okay.
Be able to smell all the dogs in the world.
My superpower would be to be able to read people's mind.
Okay.
Like, then you know who the true motherfuckers
What
are.
movie was that?
no
What
shit.
movie was that?
Just like, you fucking...
It was a Mel Gibson movie.
Yeah,
Mel Gibson.
Yeah. Imagine that.
Oh, what women want. What women want.
Imagine?
Yeah.
Holy shit, we know too much. Like,
We'd be unstoppable, bro.
I know who killed JFK. That's my superpower.
He's over here crying. These people are mean.
All right,
All right,
next.
and then there's the final one. If you had 24 hours to live, like you knew you were going to die, what would be your perfect day?
Oh, shit.
From start to finish.
Start to finish.
Whoever wants to go first.
Fuck. Okay, that's a good one. So I got 24 hours to live and I can do whatever I want.
Whatever you want. You could be anywhere you want with whoever you want. What would be your perfect day?
I'd take my parents to Europe.
Hell yeah.
That's awesome.
Nice.
I'd want to have a last meal on the Amalfi Coast.
Nice. That's a good one.
To me, I kind of know this one a little bit because I went through some shit. We didn't get into it, but I unfortunately years ago, 5-6 years ago, I went through some really bad health issues, and I had this I got diagnosed with some rare disease.
Okay.
And I ended up in the hospital for like 4 months.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I had to learn how to walk again and the whole shebang. But the thing, back to what you guys just asked, they told me, the neurosurgeon told me, like, we don't know if you're gonna make it. Mm-hmm. And he came in the room. I'll never forget. He came in the room. And he said, hey, man, he just said, you know, he was trying to be funny because he knew all the comic. He was like, bro, just stop paying your credit card bills. You know, and he told me that. And you know what I did, dude? I just started remembering everything I've done in my life.
Yeah.
And just playing that movie of life. And I called everybody that I loved. And I just talked to them. And that was my fucking 24 hours. Thank God I'm okay. They figured it out, you know. But I call people and I would call people and just tell them that I love them because they need to know, you know. Yeah. Like I fucking, you know, I call my mom, hey, Ama, I love you because she needs to know, you know. Yeah. I called my brothers and sisters and I'm like, hey, I love you fuckers because you need to know. I even called my ex-girlfriend. I was like, hey, I fucking hate you. I hope you die.
I hope you die a slow death.
I hope you fucking die a slow death because she needs to know.
Those are perfect ones, though. Well, I think that's been it. You guys got anything else? Ray,
man,
I'm out.
It's been a pleasure. It was really a treat to go watch you guys perform.
Thank you guys. You guys did good with your podcast. You guys are doing good with this. You'll be sponsored pretty soon. You know, like
we're trying. We're trying, man.
Yeah, man. Sponsored by Julian and cocaine.
By Julian and cocaine. I
judging by the way he looks, he's been doing bad cocaine.
Fuck, bro. You look like
you need a new plug, bro.
Let us know and shit. We got you, bro.
You look like the guy that's trying to. You're about to go get hired at a fucking cartel cocaine. You know, you're there for your application.
You look like the runner that gets shot. Yeah. In the opening scene.
The first one that shows up with his big ass gun that's bigger than him. That's him right there. You know, like.
The sacrificial lamb and shit that they said.
Dicen que era de Juárez el pinche Julián el güero.
So we want y'all to tune in with YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and Amazon Podcasts. Follow us on Instagram at bro.monroe.show. That's at bro.monroe.show.
All right, guys. We'll catch you guys later. We'll see you soon.
Thank you guys. God bless.
Thank you guys.